Hey everyone, it's Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and I am Ethan Van Sciver, 26-year veteran of this collapsing comic book industry, world's most charming and disarming, elegant and eloquent, humble, though occasionally I fumble, man, great big Star Wars fan, trusted member of the media. I'm here to tell you guys this morning. Have you had your coffee? Are you sitting down? Are you enjoying a little? Okay, just settle in and let me tell you a story about a plan. The plan that Hollywood, SJW Hollywood, has for you and your family, but mostly just you, especially if you're male. Am I speaking to the man of the house? I need to speak to the man of the house right now. Hollywood weirdos, okay? And you've seen them. You've seen my sketch of what these people look like. Hollywood weirdos have a plan, and their plan goes like this. They're going to take a movie or any kind of franchise, an intellectual property that is usually aimed at men, anything that is testosterone fueled, anything that traditionally men have flocked to and women have been like, okay, we'll be over here doing this with our friends, okay? While you boys do this, we're going to be over here doing that. These movies, they've come in and they've decided to replace all of the kick-ass male characters with female characters. And then what they're going to do is they're going to present this stuff. They're going to hand you an obnoxious, an atypically obnoxious preview of this franchise of yours that you loved so much that they've ruined. And they're going to say, what do you want to do about it, misogynist? What do you want to do about it, weirdos? What are you going to do? What are you mad? Are you crying? Are you mad? Now what? Now what are you going to do? And then somewhere along the line, something happens and then profit. We haven't figured out what the next step is, honestly, in between, completely pissing off their entire fandom and then, the final step, which is rake in the dough. There's a missing step there somewhere. I'm not sure what it is. So far, it hasn't really worked. But every time, these guys think that the thing to do at this point is to just ruin something that people love, get a lot of negative attention from the fan base, and then go, these guys are all misogynists. These guys are all racist and bigots. And then when nobody goes to see the movie and the movie tanks, they all cry. Okay, they all cry. Now, the one case in which this subverted expectations, the one time that we got around this inevitable scenario, the scenario that's going to happen every single time, is Captain Marvel. And the only reason that happened is because Kevin Feige was handed this garbage on a plate, and he said, how can I make this garbage? How can I make this poop look like caviar? And he figured out a way. He took the Captain Marvel movie and he placed it in between two big grossing Avengers films that everybody needed to see, and he made people think that they needed to see this middle movie too. And he managed to make $1 billion. And good for him. Kevin Feige, you're a genius. But what you've done is you've made weirdo soy boys like Tim Miller think that this was the way to the future. Tim Miller shares new Terminator Dark Fate details and explains that Mackenzie Davis. Oh, I thought this was Justin Bieber. My bad. I thought this was Jake Paul. Or no, Logan Paul. Oh, it's a woman named Mackenzie Davis. Is going to scare the F out of misogynists. And the misogynists, that's you guys. That's everyone who loves the Terminator, who's been to see every single Terminator movie, who's bought the toys, maybe the art books, who's bought the comic books. You guys are misogynists because you look at this and rightly assess it to be shit. Okay, and because of that, you are a misogynist. And Tim Miller is out to target you. He's out to hurt your feelings. He's out to ruin your day. These people make movies, these people plan films entirely out of spite now. This film was made and planned and prepared out of spite for you, the fan. This kind of disease, this kind of mental illness has spread all over pop culture. I mean, it took over video games, it took over Star Wars, it certainly took over comic books, it's all over movies right now, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, everywhere you look, anime. Is about to get hit with it big time. We're watching the preparation for that happen with the Kick Vic movement. Everywhere you look, you have weirdos with agendas trying to tell you in their movies that they're hoping you will patronize, that they hate you. And this is just another typical thing. At what point is it going to stop? I don't know. You would have thought Ghostbusters 2016 would have done that, but no, it didn't. Ghostbusters 2016, I guess, was the fluke. I guess everything is like communism, but it was done incorrectly. Socialism misapplied, and not enough government money was spent. We got to try it again and again and again until it works. All right. Where do they go from here? He went on to talk about the backlash that the female aspect of the film. No, there's no female aspect of the film. The fact that the movie is all women, there are no men in it, that the men have been replaced by women, is the entire point of the film. It is the film's entire purpose. It is the stated purpose of this guy, Tim Miller, and the entire purpose. That is the medicine. That is the medicinal component of this stupid movie, is that it's meant to take people like you. Okay, if you are somebody who has some testosterone, if you are somebody who has a scrotum, okay, and it functions, he wants to tell you what he thinks of you. That's you right there. He wants to scare the F dash word. That's a bar of soap for you, Mr. Miller. He wants to tell you that you are a misogynist and he hates you. So he's going to use the thing that you love as a baseball bat to beat the love of feminism into you. How do you like that? Is that a reason to go to the movies? Is that a cause? Is that something that's going to get you in your car to drive to the AMC, Cineplex, whatever, sit down, spend $25 so that some jackass can tell you you're a misogynist? When are these people going to learn exactly? And we move on. Here's Tim talking about it. If you're at all enlightened. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's the audience for the Terminator. The Terminator films, Rousseau, Locke, Voltaire, David Hume, Descartes, Adam Smith, these are the people who usually go see people like that. That's the audience for the Terminator. All the Terminator movies, just the brightest and the best. God almighty, she'll play like gangbusters. If you're a closet misogynist, she'll scare the fuck out of you because, she's tough and strong, but very feminine. You're going to have to show me that. She's feminine in the way Justin Bieber's feminine. Enough of it. We did not trade certain gender traits for others. No, you didn't. What? Why did you trade her hair? Why did you trade her hair for Logan Paul's haircut? I'm sure she had beautiful long hair at some point. Why did you do that? Why are you showing me her arms with veins in them? Big scowl on her face, walking around with a wife beater. Why is she wearing a wife beater t-shirt in the preview art? Pulled down to show, the crease between her pectorals that is not cleavage. So I guess there are no masculine traits in anything you presented us so far. Why are you lying? She's just very strong. And that frightens some dudes. It also makes most dudes laugh. Or it repulses them. It doesn't really frighten them. We're not like, ugh. We're like, or we're like, eh. Like one of the two. That's mostly what it is. You can see online the responses to some of that, to some of the early S that's out there, trolls on the internet. I don't give a... Well, we're going to change your mind about that. I have a feeling your mind is going to get changed, Tim. Everybody's out there not giving an F until their movie loses $82 million. And then suddenly there are a lot of Fs that are being given. And then we're opening up theme parks with the same theme, and nobody's going to them, and birds are stabbing people in the heads. That was a whole different story. Yeah, Disneyland, birds are flying down, and literally they're beaking people through the skull. I should make a unique... I'm going to make a dedicated video to just that story. I think it deserves it. So, again, these people are never going to learn. Ever. They're never going to learn. They're going to keep giving us this over and over again, and they're going to wonder why it doesn't work. You're going to have to find a new way to sell this. You're going to have to trick people into seeing this. People don't want this. And there's nothing wrong with people not wanting this. There's nothing wrong with people finding this to be weird and off-putting and gross. Normal people who go to the movies don't want to see this. This doesn't make them comfortable. This isn't something that they want, that they enjoy. This isn't appealing to them. Men don't like this. This kind of... Men do not want to be rescued by a woman. That's not something that men want. Men do not fantasize about being most men don't fantasize about being this woman. And women, I don't think most women fantasize about being this woman. So Hollywood, what is going on with you? What is wrong with you? Have you so lost touch with the human race? I mean, that just translates to money, and hopefully money still matters to some of you over there. In any case, thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you think. Is this weird? Is that weird? It's a little weird, right? I don't know. It's a little bit weird. And the idea behind just trying to piss off your audience, the main group of customers that you have, your paying customers, pissing them off the way that they've been doing with Star Wars and everything else. I don't understand this strategy long term. Short term, I guess it just means, I don't know, we get to make a bunch of political statements, but long term we're playing with and losing millions and millions of dollars, and that's a concern to me, even if it isn't a concern to them for some reason. All right, everyone, leave me comments, let me know. Please like, share this video, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do subscribe. If you haven't yet joined this channel, become a member, please do that as well. And I appreciate your support so much. Thank you. It's just $4.99 a month, but it really goes a long way to helping keep this channel going and helping keep fresh content up every single day, which is something that I promise you I will do. All right, everyone. Thanks. Bye.
Join the Fandom Menace and execute your own Order 66 with our incredible line of t-shirts, Soylo, a Soy Wars story, Tico, a Soy Wars story, and our brand new smoking hot Soy Wars Plan 9. Make a statement today. This is the only trilogy you'll ever need. The link is below in the description.
Hey, I got a P.O. box. Want to send me some mail? Send it to Ethan Van Sciver, P.O. Box 607, Marlton, New Jersey, 08053. And I'll probably open it up on the live stream. Thanks very much, everyone. Hello, potential Indiegogo backers. Hello, friends. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book creator who worked for 20 years for Marvel and DC Comics on books like Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, and X-Men. But before that, I had a comic book called Cyberfrog. Now, Cyberfrog lasted from 1993 to 1998, and then it stopped when I went to go work for DC Comics. Now I want to tell the story of where Cyberfrog has been for the last 20 years. I want to write, pencil, ink a book called Cyberfrog Blood Honey that tells the story of gigantic alien hornets that come to Earth and conquer it, sending Cyberfrog into deep hibernation, where he emerges now in the year 2018 into a completely alternate reality, a new world where these hornets have taken over, devastated humanity, using human skin to make gigantic wasp hives, and harvesting human blood to make honey to feed their young. Very few humans still exist. But it's up to Cyberfrog to save what's left of humanity and turn back the damage that's been done by these wasps with his brother Salamandroid and his friend Heather Swain. I want you to help me do this. We're going to get colors by Kyle Ritter. He's a fantastic colorist, and he's going to make this book sing. I'd like this to be a 48-page one-shot prestige format, part 1 of 4. So I'm asking you to help me launch the very first Cyberfrog Blood Honey epic graphic novel. Are you in? Will you help me? I hope so. Let's get this frog jumping again.